Hello everyone, welcome back to Stonehearth, me Bantos. We're back in our Northern Alliance town. And the latest episode I spoke a little bit about being maybe low on some pellets and stuff in our trapping grounds that we have. So I've been thinking a little bit if it's, like some of you guys said in the comments as well, that we are just simply not looting the things that we have caught, so the things are still on the ground, not in our inventory. And also, I'm not entirely sure if the game works the way with trapping, like let's say you have a trapping ground here, and there's a lot of meat and bones and pelts and stuff left around here. If that will maybe even lower the amount of spawned animals that will spawn here, because the animals know that there are a lot of dead animals here. So I probably don't want to go here and try to get a snack, because they are clever and they will know when there is danger around. So I'm thinking kinda if it has something to do with that or not, but I'm not entirely sure if the system is that advanced. It could perhaps be. But I did spot a few pelts before, so I'm quite happy with that. I see that we have one here from a fox pelt, so that's awesome. We're getting some pelts, that's for sure. So in the latest episode we were also working a little bit with our dry dock here, that's gonna be sitting here. That's where we build our ships, our Viking ships. And currently we have this dugout here, so this will be where the water is gonna be flowing in. And like the red plane said today, we probably should have 2 pumps per side. And that way we can pump in hopefully enough water. Look at Nappet, he looks so... Let's see, where are you Nappet? Bunny with that costume looks so funny. I thought they would have good enough pelts already. It would be really fun if the Amberstone bunny got the winter coats, like the winter fur. When the winter hits, that would be awesome, like super fluffy bunnies going around. Bunnies are so cute when that happens. But back here then, the reason why we want to have 2 water pumps to pump in water is simply because when you have 4 of the pipes going in here to the dry dock that we can see here, one of them will only be able to fill 2 of them, and I tried that, so that's the reason why I know so. So we will need to have 2 of them, and we can most likely push it up here and then make them connect, so we could, if we want to, we can make another line just next to this one. Because I think if we do add it very next to this and just goes up next to it, it maybe will increase the flow, but I think if we, let's say we dig the same kind of thing we did here, so we dig in 2 steps like that, then we're gonna do the same thing here, kind of. And we can actually remove a few things if we're gonna do it this way, so we would remove that, and the same at this side. Today will be totally separate lines, and that could, if we want to allow it to pass water when we can pump it up, we can pump it up here, and it could go here instead if we want to do so. But we will see how that ends up. But I think to get enough water we're gonna do something like this. Pumps going in there. So I think that should be what we need, yes. Got the water pump, 2 there, 1 in each. Actually 2 in each, because they're gonna be stacked on top of each other. And we're just gonna do the very same thing here. So there we go, then we can put the water there, and this hopefully will balance the amount of water that will flow through. Pretty good. This one might still maybe get a little bit less water, I suppose, simply because it's a longer travel, get more space to fill. So we will see how that works out, and I'm thinking maybe we do it like that instead. I wonder if the flow will be more balanced if we would go, let's say something like that, and in there instead. Then we'll remove that, and then we'll do that. Maybe this is actually more a balanced way to put it out. They both come together here, they both split out, so they have equal amount of space to get to both sides. I think that is better balanced, right? This one, I think I will leave it as it is, but it's gonna be nice. It's pretty fun to do something like this, because it's something pretty new to me to work around with these sort of things, but I do enjoy it. So then we want to make kind of the same thing for this side. Remove that. Here we get connected and we have the same kind of thing going on there. So I'm quite happy with that. So let's look into how we want to make the water go out. We could make some other holes for making that go out, or we can also have a little place where we can let the water go out, like down under the thing. And then when the gate is open for that, we can have several gates in the middle, for example, or like maybe 2 there and 2 this side, and they will get out all the water, and then the water will go down, and perhaps we have a pump that also pushes it up somewhere and gets it out here later. It sounds maybe a little bit too overcomplicated though, but it could be that we can just drain it naturally with gates instead of using pumps, and then we can have a pump somewhere else for taking out the water. So for example, maybe there could be a little thing here that gets the water and just goes out there. But it feels a little bit too much also to do it that way. So I think what we also could do would be to have maybe like 1 pump on each side here. So for example, we would have it here, so let's see where that would be, kind of inside of this one. Maybe that could work, and we remove a few of that, and then we have it sitting here. And that would pump up the water, and the water will get into this pipe, and we can use the very same pipe for removing the water. So the water will get out from this one, up to this one. We close the gates, turn off the pump, and this pump is going, and that should make the water go out this way, right? So that should definitely work, so I think that is a good plan, let's do that. And we don't have to have double pumps in here, like it will go faster, but I don't feel we have the same need. Mostly the need why I wanted to have it this way with double pumps was to make sure that this 2 and these 2 could fill, both looking nice at the same time. Let's see with this ID then. Let's see where we're gonna go. We're gonna go behind... Should we go behind that one? Yeah, we should. So then we're just gonna change this build a little bit to make sure we have a little hole where we can put in the water pump. So that will be in here. We will have the pump. Just gonna make sure we get the correct spot here. But the thing also is that we have to think a little bit different, I just remember now, because since the water goes to the very bottom, right? We gotta make sure the pumps also goes to the bottom. So this is how we'll do it, and then we're gonna go 3 here. And let's make this go... two steps in. So this is one of the templates if you want to do this digging thing. I think this is something that you will have to try yourself to get the best way to fill it. Or you can watch like my screenshot and figure out how you want to do it, because you can do it in a different way, because when I share the dry dock, you guys can change the dry dock just the way you guys want to have it, so. And I think it's good practice when doing something like this, that is maybe a little bit more advanced than your normal build, something you normally don't do. And you can have the same thing in 2 sides. Do make sure to make small steps on each side at the same time, so you don't misremember what you're supposed to do, pretty much. Then we make a hole go down, that's where we pump up the water. And we're just gonna do the very same thing here. There we go, pump goes in there, that's in the hole. So, to explain this now then, to fill water, we pump in water for these 4. So we're just gonna explain one side because it's the same. Pump in water here, the water goes out, we make sure that the gates that we're gonna have sitting on each of these 4 is gonna be open, the water gonna flow through and go out. And we will also have an... do we have a gate here? I guess we should have a gate here, because we need to be able to close this one so it doesn't go out this way, because that's not the way we want it to. We could have it go out that way, but I don't think we want to do so. The problem is gonna be when we want to access this one, to actually turn it off, so that's gonna be perhaps a little bit tiny troublesome to do. It would be if we... Let's see for the big water gate. Because maybe we can have a big water gate that is outside here, so this will first fill up with water here, but it won't go through. I think that's a good way to do it. So let's see here. Let's get a big water gate. So here's the size of the large water gate, and it's 4 blocks. I don't really like that it's 4 blocks, really. It is a little bit overkill, but there's other ways we can of course do this, and we can just use the small one instead, which is this one. Then we can stack 3 of them on top of each other at the very outside. And when all those 3 are blocked, the water will not be going out through this one. They will fill like this space here, but it will not be going out. So when that fills up, it's gonna stop filling up. I think that's gonna work out pretty good. Then we'll also be able to enable and disable them, because we can reach them from down here. If it would be up here, like I said, we're not gonna be able to reach them, because the dry dock is gonna be above it. We could still reach them, but we would have to use the slice tool and, you know, fiddle around with this one, and that's not very fun to do, right? So like I said then, these are open when the water is gonna flow into the dry dock. This one is closed when that is happening. When we are gonna make sure the water goes out, we disable these pumps and we enable this pump. We also disable these, so water can't go through these. We don't really have to worry about this one because water doesn't go through it the other way. But we will disable these two and put on a pump, make sure this is open here. And then the water will go up here. It will probably fill a little bit here, but most of it's just gonna drain out this way over time. That's gonna be pretty nice, I hope. I think that's a pretty good first idea with doing something like this. Like I said, nothing that I normally do, but I think this is gonna work out just great. And since we are digging this way, we will be able to dig everything, since we're doing it from above, and then later we'll just cover it with our dry dock. Let's just make sure. Okay, it's perfectly under there. Nice. So I kind of feel like it is time that we started digging in this, because I would love to see this get into work, and I think some of you guys also want to see this actually getting done soon. So let's hold all of the building. No building is going to be done. We're going to be focused on harvesting, we're going to focus on hauling items, and we're going to focus on getting away blockados from being stuck once again. Rufus Garrow, hello dude. Do we need to buy any stone from him? Maybe we do. Oh, look at these. The marble statues, I haven't seen them before, that's cool. Wolf and the Kitten statue. I have seen this one, statue of Sir Onup and Gary. I have seen that one, but I don't think I've seen this one, Wolf and the Kitten statue. They said that this beautiful piece celebrates the most unlikely love. Okay. Oh, from Fox and Hound, I guess. Okay, so let's sell some stuff. How are we doing with food? Okay, food is going up a little bit. We lost a lot of food recently, but it's gonna go up soon. So I'm gonna sell a few armors that we're not using anyway. They're pretty much just lying around. Okay, we're pretty good on stone, so I guess I could buy a tiny bit of stone, like 20 stone, but not more than that. Okay, let's see what everyone is doing. Harvesting stuff. Hopefully we're gonna get some digging done, and we can pause some hauling for some people. Make sure we get some mining done. Awesome. Look at that, guys. We got more of the lily pads sitting here. That's so nice. I have so many things to build, and I know there were some questions recently about our stone stairs here. And I will look into how we're gonna do this, because I feel like we should add more things, and I spoke about adding a little bit of water to it. And it will be something to do, but it's a little bit further away at the moment. I feel like we have so many different things just going on right now. We have these two houses, we just built this, we got some boats to be built, we got this one to be done. We're working on our dry dock. We got the stair up there, and we got some other plants like tree houses, and probably I think I will make like a little tree region, very overgrown, and then it's gonna be like a giant tree house that has a tree that has fell over, or a big old huge tree stump that an herbalist living inside and working at. I think that would be pretty cool. I also saw we had some wolves up here, so we probably want to go and fight those. Make sure we have the job turned on. Do I only have 5 soldiers? I'm a little bit surprised. Do I actually only have 5? See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we only have 5. Okay. I think I will get a 6th soldier soon. We also do have a herbalist. That's gonna be 6, and with another soldier later it might be 7. But we gotta have a big enough workforce as well to do all the work around town. And let's make sure we can... Oh, no. Don't you dare touch my little cricket, you damn wolves. You wanna kill him, I'm gonna protect him. Take that, wolf. Yeah, picking on the small one. Now we're getting back at you, man. And look at that, we get some nice pelts as well, that's nice. Ooh, we charged the crystals, look at that, guys. Ah, the full brilliance of the amber stone is in sight. Behold, thank you for your kind service. Take these fangs. Get 1 burrow door and 1 woven floor mat. Thank you. That's awesome. I want to see those things. That woven thing sounds pretty nice. Here it is. That's a pretty nice one. I always like to have, you know, a little bit more of variation for decorations, and I know there have been a mod in the works that I'm not entirely sure how it will work, but it's hopefully if we ever get it and it's stable enough and optimization is good, we might get a way to switch to different styles, but something pretty far in the future, and we will see if it happens or if it doesn't happen. But it sounds pretty cool, because then you can have a mod that have like 50 different kinds of different variations of colors, styles and everything for one simple chair, and you can decide which one you want to have. Instead of having 50 different chairs, you know, when you go inside here, because it's not fun to look at 50 chairs, but rather you would be, for example, able to click this one, and then somehow you would be able to click to change to the style that you want. That is something I know that is in the works, but we will see what happens. I heard there were some perhaps performance issues with it because of how you have to do it, but we will see what happens with it. I'm really looking forward to see something like that in the game. Would be awesome. But look at them, they're digging. Now it's no turning back. And while they're digging, I want to show you guys a thing that we crafted with our new geomancer. So we crafted a few new things. We got a rock terrain block, and look at this, guys. So we can fill the back rock terrain. Let's say we want to have some down here. We can drop them there. It's pretty cool. You can pretty much terraform the world, which is pretty awesome. And then we also crafted a landmark. A rock field stone summons a pleasant field of rocks, and this one is big, as you can see. And it will not be green once it gets out, it's just how it looks. I think it would be kinda cool to have it along a road, sitting out like that, pretty naturally, fitting together with everything. That's gonna be awesome. I never actually put out any landmarks, so this will be my first one I do with them. So let's see our geomancer. I think that's the guy that has to go and do it, but Hyupes is sleeping at the moment. And let's maybe not add in any more crafted things for now, because we want to make sure we get that landmark put out. But let's harvest a few more herbs so we can make more sausage. And I did recently, when I played in another town that was just playing for fun, and did notice how huge amount of food you get for making these, let's see here, making these. If you get high quality sausage, there are like, I think the second high quality, like the one above normal standard quality, it gives about, I think, 90 food. But it does make sense, because this one requires 4 of raw meat, and also require herbs, and it also requires making this one and gathering those, and it also requires to craft this one, and it also requires lower grade fuel, but making sausages can give you loads of food. Hopefully we will be getting more of that raw meat. We're probably spending it quite quick now since we are making a lot of food. But Danny can't find any food. But he's gonna go out and get some food, it seems. That is nice to hear. Let's see how they're doing here with the trapping. I was wondering if also if maybe we're a little bit out of storage space. We do have quite a lot of storage, but maybe we're out. I see that this box has none set to it, so we might be more of those. Okay, so we definitely have a lot of storage space, so nothing we have to worry about at this point. We probably just need more people to haul items pretty much. This one, let's have so we maintain. We have a lot of shares, so this is probably our best place to go and eat at the moment, and people can get together here, have a good snack and talk, and let's go through what happens in life. And let's make sure we have some cooked food in here. Prepared food. So any prepared food is gonna go in here. They're gonna stack it up. So go here, fast eating. Very nice. But since we also do have those herbal teas, I think we should give them some in here as well. In this corner, maybe have a little herbal tea they can grab if they decide they want some of that. Let's see, maybe we have some of these. Wooden serving keg. How big is this one? That's a pretty small one. So this one is a small serving container for 4 simple prepared drinks. So I'm just gonna have a little small one of that, or 2 of them. Let's have 2 of them. Hello, little cricket. They are so cute. I just love that yellow light they got there. So beautiful. Oh, nice. I got some nice stuff. Oh, more lily pads. Very nice. Let's see how they're doing here. We still have quite a lot of digging to be done. I got some bunnies stuck there. I'm gonna save you, Mr. Bunny. Another one. It looks kind of fun when it gets stuck there. I guess we can put a ladder there, and I have it down there, and then that will be able to get us around. Cancel that one. So we had a hauling. I think that will start to build themselves now. Now they're all welcome out again. So for this side, we pretty much only need to do this part. And then this one. Very nice. We do have some ladders to get around, so that's good. I'm just gonna let a few of them continue building, and meanwhile we have like 3 people that's gonna be focusing on mining mostly. Let's see, do I have another person? Oh, they love getting stuck here. And the reason for that, I think it's because of a new thing that Ace did with the unstable one, with how it sits at the campfire, so they tend to get stuck on top of the tables. Did try to move apart them a little bit, but it didn't work. Oh, I spot another guy playing football. Hello, Evergreen. So, okay, so I guess they're still playing football with their bags. Let's see what bag Evergreen has, because I know that Danny Work and Ace has had... I've been looking a little bit for fixing this, so he have a leather worker backpack at the moment. He's moving a stone in front of himself. He's a normal halfling, not an amberstone bunny. And in his backpack I only have what, pine log, okay. Yeah, we really should get this done soon, that's quite important. We do have a few things out here. I think I'm just gonna cancel looting those. Little lone little sheep out here as well. Hello, long wool sheep. Okay, they got a camp out here, some goblins. Let's see my geomancer. What is he doing? Building. That's kind of weird. So, is the geomancers like... priorities a bit messed up, maybe? Because it's like he prefers to do building rather than, you know, putting out our landmarks and these things. That's kind of weird. But it's pretty awesome that there's so many other professions, as you can see, that can help with building, like even trapper, shepherds, mason, other... So many people can help with building, which saves a lot of time. And the soldiers can help with hauling, so that's good. Let's see, have they dug here? Okay, nice. Then that means that we can actually start to put in some of these things. So let's go for some high quality pumps. Like I said, we can have them stacked on the top of each other. We have to put one at a time though. So let's go to this side and we're gonna put in here. Here we go. Make sure we do a little ladder here for now so we can get out. They are really getting stuck all the time nowadays, it looks like. Whenever we find some idle, they're pretty much stuck, really. Oh, what are you stuck on? Look at Rolov. What are you doing, man? Have you learned the ability to fly? Did a wolf teach you how to fly? It seems like so. It's probably somehow because of the landmark. As we can see, we do have some other floating thing. That's weird. And I also saw that we couldn't teleport them on top of this, so let's see here, guys. Look at that. Can't do so. So I think for the geomancer at the moment, I have a feeling that his building things are what he used when he's gonna put these out. But since he can do normal building, he will prefer to do that over doing our monuments. So instead we're just gonna pause these and see what happens. And let's see for the wall, we're gonna pause that as well. Oh, there are they already paused? No. Okay, so most of the building, if not all, should be paused now. Let's see what he's gonna do. Facing a stamina tonic, okay. Ooh, did the barrack get done? No? Something got done, but I'm not entirely sure what it was, really. Resting by fire. So I'm not really sure what the geomancer is really doing. We will see if he's gonna decide that he wants to put them out later or not, I guess. Okay, so we got more places to put in the pumps. That is nice. Let's put a ladder here. So let's see, we do have these two are placed, so we can put one on top here. That one. And this one, and then we wait for that one. We got the digging down here, it looks like. Let's get some of these water gates, and we're gonna have them sitting in here, but because I just think it's gonna look better. We can always move them later if we wish to do so. Let's make sure we make a few new ones, because we're gonna need quite a lot of them. We're also gonna need maybe a few more pumps, but I'm gonna put them at the bottom, and then we're gonna make some copper water gates. I'm gonna make like 10, because we're gonna need a few. So we need iron gear. Are we still low on iron? We do have some iron, so that's good. A colony of rabbits. Oh no, what will Banto do? A herd of caribou. Okay, now it's getting serious. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna leave it here for today. And in the next episode, we're most likely gonna see this in the works, so we can see how everything is gonna work together. So guys, thanks for watching today's episode with Stonehearth, me Banto, and I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a like, subscribe, and ring the bell to make sure you get notified when I upload new videos. I will also be live streaming today over on Twitch, so feel free to go to my Twitch channel. You can find the link in the video description of this video. And we will have a nice chill stream together tonight. Thanks for watching today's episode. Hope you had a good time, and see you next time.